honorable judges, respectable teachers, and all beloved audience, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, let us always praise Allah, the Almighty and the Praiseworthy, for His countless mercy and blessings. He who has made moral as the main indicator of nobleness. May salawat and salam continuously be presented to our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who has led us to the brightest era of Islam and whose special duty was only to perfect moral. I also would like to show my highest gratitude towards the committee for this special opportunity, so that I, Sis Rosyid, can stand here delivering my speech with the topic of moral importance for our nation's development. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever heard about Al-Hajjaj? Al-Hajjaj or Al-Hajjaj Yusuf al-Thaqafi is one of the Umayyad Caliph's governors. He governed a pretty large region, and he himself was the one who invented the harakat and its dots in the Quran, of which we surely can feel the beneficial effect, the easiness that it gives to us. But why, ladies and gentlemen, did Umar bin Abdul Aziz, of which he was said to be the first mujaddid, why did he say that if the crimes committed by the people of this ummah were collected and compared with the crimes of Hajjaj, then Hajjaj's sins would be heavier than their sins? Just try looking for Hajjaj, try looking for his stories. Actually, he was a person very hated by his people. It turns out that Al-Hajjaj was a terribly cruel and harsh governor. He would kill his people very easily, even the noblest of them and the purest of them, which he often called as ulama. Al-Hajjaj, which was surely an intelligent and smart figure, his achievements weren't remembered by the people because he was definitely a horrible person with awful moral and nasty character. Ladies and gentlemen, after all, moral is a topic that's not relevant to talk about, right? The moral decline right now indicates real negative impact to numerous aspects. As an example, corruption. This horrible phenomenon is happening everywhere because of demoralized leaders. Besides, the rise in criminality in the white community has also been difficult to overcome. I mean, people with good morals, civilized citizens, they won't do criminal, will they? And some other examples are the rise in drug use, pornography, and violence. And there are more students who decently know about how to count the speed of an apple falling from a tree than how to behave properly in front of a teacher. This is a proof that countries take more concern about knowledge over moral. Well, this isn't right. The Arabs, who were far behind in knowledge and science, could defeat and conquer the Byzantines and the Sassanids because of their moral, which became very high with Islam. This, dear listeners, points out that progress in knowledge and science is not valuable if not accompanied with moral, because knowledge without moral will only bring disaster and destruction. Just like a hacker. Do you know about a hacker? A hacker is someone who really excels in computer knowledge, but because some of them have a really bad attitude, their extraordinary knowledge will only cause harm to others and cause really heavy losses. This means that the dangers of moral knowledge, the dangers of moral absence are far worse than the dangers of knowledge scarcity. Ladies and gentlemen, to sum up, moral is highly important, even more important than knowledge and science. Now, we need to improve our nation's moral so that our nation can become developed. We need to improve and restore our moral again so that the greatness of Islam can return and be like how it was back then. But how? The most direct way is to educate our young people, because the soul of a nation is in the youth. The need to improve our education, especially religious Islamic education, is strongly essential because good and proper Islamic education is absolutely effective for moral enhancement. So, what can we do? We can take care and put more interest in religion knowledge and go deep in its teachings, because when we keep and hold Islam, when we raise Islam high and tightly and go deep in its teachings, when we strengthen our religious value, moral won't go anywhere else other than towards improvement. Right, dearest audience, our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once said, Subhanal Yawm Rijalul Ghad. The young generation right now are the leaders in the future. President Sukarno also said, give me 1,000 adults and I will pull out Sumenep from its roots. Give me 10 young people and I will shake the world. We, the young people, can and have to make changes. We surely can. Esteemed judges and audience, I think that's all for me. I sincerely thank you for the great attention, and I'm sorry for the mistakes I might have done. Let's all together develop our nation by improving our moral through strengthening Islamic values. My name is Sis Rosyid from Bayt Al-Hikmah Senior High School. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.